by the end. It will be a core bristleback, as we were already leaning towards with that.
Have available. A drone will be able to sit behind all.
I'm with you. I think we're not slightly in the puck. If 23 Savage doesn't lose his lane and doesn't get killed a few times.
Eyes do not deceive you. I am not actually a character out of Grand Theft Auto. I am Suns fan. Joining me is Cinderin, and we're gonna bring you all game number 3.
Player to watch for Aurora in this game. Not a lot of margin for error in my opinion. If his game goes poorly, this Bristle could become a massive problem. But that hero is very polarizing. It has great games, and it also has games that you're just like, okay, you know.
Is there a typical fast
see that much thing? It's not Rocket. That's right. That's the other one. And then he also has.
Oh, look at this! A 3-man gank onto the Bristleback. They don't want him to have a good start to the game.
Yep.
He's gonna start it out basically with half HP.
And instant TP top.
Ready for a game 3 showdown, Cinder. Well, this looks like it might be first blood as ZZQ takes a tumble. Q will take the first blood for himself.
Just getting the way earlier level 2.
Activated, but I think one of the big things is you lose vision on a certain aspect is beyond. That's a part that doesn't really translate as a viewer. I feel like at all is beyond. Okay.
Oh.
Forced to TP out.
Okay.
Okay then.
Radiant's bottom.
So he
23 Savage for his facet. He went for the one that synergizes with Glacier. More damage when attacking from high ground. So either when you're losing horribly or with your shard, generally.
Yep.
Pretty interesting. I feel like these facets, a lot of them are very, very interesting. Like the the Luna one where everybody on your team gets a bigger Lotus, essentially. 20% extra regen from Lotuses. Or is it Luna? No, it's Mirana, sorry. Because of the anime. How could I forget? I know
it's a good start. And he's putting it to use right away. Straight onto Jabs.
Jabs in a lot of trouble. Magnetize is used, and eventually he will tick away. Nice rotation there.
Very swift move. Coming out. 70 wins the duel. He does.
Oil used. Lauren off. Get some help via Q. Nice dodge there. 70 in a lot of trouble though. Looks like they will eventually find the kill. Does go to Q instead of Lauren off, but take what you can get.
I actually think he could have lived, hard to say.
Good.
Doesn't care though.
Rotation coming. Magnetize already used. Just onto Q for now. Runs into 23 Savage on the back line. Multi-shot applied. All these there is long with the Leech Seed as well. And I think this is just a straight up kill. Coil is expended from Lornoff as well. But more rotation from Team Zero. They want to continue this fight. Lornoff will be able to use his illusory orb to get away, but the Phoenix is going to be traded for the snap. So it's a 2-for-1 to start in favor of Aurora.
You know what situation this reminded me of? The 3-man Sand King stun last game.
Ah, that's true, yeah.
He just really, he's in there. This guy plays aggro when he thinks it's time for it. But again, feels like the team is 6. If this movement is successful, this could be really, really strong if they can transition it into a tower. The unfortunate nature of this move is that it's arguably 30 seconds too early. They'll kill the Phoenix here, which will be nice. Okay, finish it off. But now they don't have the siege creep, so probably not claiming the tower with it. A lot of the time we see teams smoking for the 10-minute siege creep timing specifically so they get that extra collateral.
Up looking for nice waning rift.
The way of 70.
He will get that.
Do Aurora know what rune he got? I think they don't, so this could be... There's a glyph.
He does have overgrowth. Q has yet to use Mortimer Kisses. The silence right now onto Lornoff at half HP. Able to find Ponlo to start things out as there's the overgrowth coming out. And the Mortimer's Kisses onto Yes Sir, trying to run away. Jabs, another slow coming out with that Nature's Grasp. And Yes Sir might be able to get out. In fact, he will. As Lornoff gets off the coil just to kill off the Phoenix. So there's 2 supports dead for Team Zero. They do eventually get the X, but no connection. Oh, the Tidebringer deletes Yes Sir. 3-for-0 in Aurora's favor. Great read from them and good execution.
It seems very aggressive sometimes and very withholding other times. Now he will go for this one.
Yeah, Magnetize.
Q.
So Roland not gonna connect here. Q is definitely dead. The rest of Aurora will try to get out.
Aurora will happily take this trade. This was a very good result for them. Sure, this tower is not long for this world, but them getting this good of a team fight out of it with multiple kills on a effectively dead tower, I think think they're quite happy with the way this all went down. Now 70.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Sir, trying to run, gets the shackle off. Should be fine now as 70 damage rune is dissipating here.
Not enough backup there to try to turn this into a counterplay, but does manage to save his Wind Ranger. Savage is really playing with fire here, just running in circles up here.
Silence Thumb, yes sir, looking for potential shackle, but they're going to keep things in place. The Blade Mail activating. You can see a lot of damage being applied to Lauren off, but the Cookie is there, the coil onto several. Ollie there in the back line with the overgrowth, and that is 2 cores dead right off the bat for Team Zero. They're going to have to run away in shame. Highly doubt they're going to want to stick around here, assuming that Aurora wants to continue to push, but looks like they will back away into the jungle.
That was such a bizarre setup. Pro player stuff.
Yeah, they're always correct, of course.
Yes.
Ollie spotted. Another sentry having to be placed, though. He will certainly die in the river. Still having to waste the time of 4 members of Team Zero just to get that kill. Pretty annoying. As the 18-minute rune is bottled by Lorinov. Steals it right in the face of 7E.
Very nice. Style. I think this... Oh, hang on.
Oil immediately broken.
He has no backup, though. So...
Fine. Exactly what you're looking for if you're a Bristle.
Yeah, gonna use this immediately to grab himself a Tormentor.
Why are his teammates even there, Syndra? He can solo that. He's a big boy.
Yeah, I think so too. Seems a little bit unnecessary. I actually think it's counterproductive for them to be there.
Best in the game as we're going to see the initiation with the boat coming in as well as the Mortimer's Kisses. Yes, sir, is dead. And 7E just having a look on. He gets the magnetize onto 3 heroes, though beyond TPing in as the roll does not connect for 7E.
Has BKB?
He does. He'll use it once he's at half HP. Overgrowth to follow. Do they have the physical damage to rip through him? Route from the sideline doing a lot of damage as the roll to the south, right off the map. The Phoenix Egg is dead, focused entirely by Aurora. That's 2 kills. Without anything to show for if you're Team Zero.
Yeah, we haven't really seen that big combo that we know that Team Zero's lineup is capable of producing. And a lot of the time it's because it's very nice find from Lauren off there.
Yeah. The Blade Mail.
It's a big one.
Not going to be enough to save his life, and 7E will die to the hands of Lorinov himself.
So I think a lot of the time the reason this game is going the way it is in the fights for Zero that way. So considering that, the relatively small
score can be deceiving, but it feels like they're winning this game regardless of score. And it's basically even net worth-wise. That's crazy to me.
But then it's about the writing on the wall. It's very good both offensively and defensively. So
yeah, I mean, with Coil can be disgusting.
Very true. Some nice combo potential there.
Next remaining Rift, and this is a dead Phoenix.
Killing spree.
Freebie again for Aurora. Still 3 minutes on that Aegis. See how much they can get out of it.
Finally a moment of the smoke from Zero.
Finally a moment of a smoke, and 23 Savage is going to get stuck, pushed back into the tier 2. Telekinesis back as well. Alright, nice gust from the 23 Savage, silencing 3 heroes. Tidal Wave onto the back line. The Bristleback is already dead. We'll buy back instantly, though. Again, Aegis still there for less than 2 minutes. Aurora will somewhat reset. Ollie looks to be dead. 70 wants to finish the job.
Get the Aegis.
We do get the Aegis. Bristleback still quite healthy. This is after a buyback as the Tidal Wave is being used on both sides. Blade Mail not going to do too much for 70 as he is taken out. The break onto Beyond. You can see the Aghanim Scepter doing a lot of work against Jazz. Tidal Wave back and just in a lot of trouble in the meantime. We'll get the barrier applied to him, but the Kunkka does die. See the Phoenix diving in as the Drought extremely low, and finally 23 Savage is taken out. His reign will come to an end as Lorinov will follow suit. So all these buybacks coming out, Team Zero I should say, finally coming out ahead in a
bow.
Smokes on both sides. Beyond is the one showing in the mid lane for now.
He has the BKB.
Start things out. Mortimer's Kisses. He does pop the BKB eventually. 70 jumping in onto the Kunkka, pops his Blade Mail as well. Not a lot of damage done because everybody's so damn tanky right now. Jabs in the river. He's also tanky, in case you were wondering. Slow to a crawl, though, as Coil only onto 1. And we'll see if Aurora want to back away now, that a lot of these ultimates have been used. 0 kills.
It is unreal to see how much damage went into that Kunkka and his HP bar didn't move.
We'll poke.
Yeah. Well, I guess from their perspective, who's going to break the banner?
Yeah, they don't have a sniper this time. Okay, so the tower already under half HP. The waning rift onto the
early
Phoenix.
pipe there. ZZQ got scared, got proper spooked.
Can just wait that out now. It's 23 Savage on the Glacier. Will finish off the tower. Nope, the fortification comes through first.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gotta deal with this banner. It is strong. Okay, they get the break onto the Bristle and have the kick. Now they're gonna kick in the Drought. X-Mark, but he's fine.
Clutch.
Nice save there from the Kunkka. And Beyond already using his Bloodstone as well as another Glacier for 23 Savage. That is the death of the tower. And guess what? The banner is still alive, Cinderin.
But now the banner placement is not going to... Well, I guess if they can't pull the wave in, then they can't get it out of range.
Yeah,
now they finally do. So they might defend the melee. But I mean, still good job, right? Aurora gets power and extracts for free.
Still under 2 minutes for the Aegis.
Very, very important that Jabs was quick on his fingers there with the X-Mark. I think Savage would have been in a pretty bad spot.
Try to finish off this lane. Again, the Glacier to get some high ground advantage. Now the Barracks getting pretty low. Shackle shot will hit. A lot of poking and prodding. No true initiation coming through for either side.
When is the last time you saw a banner expire from the raid?
That is true.
15 seconds left on the banner.
On the old patch, we saw it all the time because they put in a random lane that would do literally nothing as the tower, or sorry, the Barracks will finally fall.
It did its
in
job.
This extremely exciting team fight. One lane for
banner.
Aurora.
Easy 200 gold for Beyond. That makes up for the lane.
Damn, that's good.
All right, well, that was felt a little bit like a museum tour. They were just looking at the art. Both teams were watching.
If it's a boring museum, then it's contemporary art, right? Is that what that is?
Well, those barracks were contemporary until they were no longer there.
That's fair. Tier 2 tower. The Aegis, I don't think they're going to go for the high ground again. So it is expiring somewhat soon.
Yeah, but I don't have banner this time.
That's true. The banner was, I mean, unironically, it was quite good.
Some damage.
Beyond.
Quite a lot of damage, actually.
Yeah. Pretty good usage of that Aghanim Scepter. 23 Savage. 15 seconds. Wants to get as much damage on these buildings before he has to exit. And yeah. So Aurora, they take a full set of racks. Very exciting back. That is a rough place to be. Beyond. Gonna get broken. Silence up. They force the BKB. Nice exchange there is now 7-8. We'll have the BKB out of the coil. So it's coil for 2 BKBs, essentially.
Very good trade for Aurora. I believe neither of those BKBs were 6 seconders yet anyway, so... I think the Earth Spirit one was 7 and the Bristle was 8, so not only do they force them, they also cut down the duration for future fights. Lorinov will get X-marked. A little bit of a poke here.
Then Drow can try to finish this tower, does so easily, despite not having the banner. Has the confidence now because the banner lived a good life. Now even a blink for Ollie, and this is actually pretty huge. The blink overgrowth can have huge impact on this game. And they're just going for the X-Mark shenanigans. 70 jumps in with that Shivas, gets silenced though right off the bat. Tidal Wave trying to make the Phoenix back, but it's the Earth Spirit who is dying. The Sunray not enough. The buyback available though.
This is all Aura's pop plus vote for Aurora. So actually I need to be a little bit careful with not overextending here. This could cost them a lot with a buyback if they get caught.
I mean, it's been so long that the next Roche will be somewhat soon.
Yep.
But yeah, the question is, do they want to continue here?
It's the siege.
Range,
Helms.
that's an easy one. The melee, though, still a fortification to come for Team Zero, and they're trying to bait this buyback.
Shackle not connecting. Nice force.
Of course, Aurora not sure.
Cookie, rather.
If 70 does have the buyback, but we can see that he certainly does. I mean, the melee racks is really low, and no fortification to come. There's backdoor protection for the time being, but the creeps are on their way. And just like that, it's 2 sets of racks for Aurora. Is that 1 hero kill in both sets of... Oh.
They cannot give away another banner.
The banner will end them, for sure. They have no counter, no sniper. We've talked about it many a time. Will teams okay?
Jabs breaks the smoke.
Yes, indeed. Tidal away, brings the Bristleback into their arms. He's gonna want the BKB though. They're gonna roll in onto the Kunkka. He's very tanky. As I say that, he's getting melted though. Sunray ripping right through him. That's the death of Jazz. Instantly buys back into the game. The egg is placed with the Sunray as well. 23 Savage trying to run away from this Earth Spirit. Q is gonna be lost. That's gonna be a second buyback now for Aurora. The coil on the several heroes. Power shot deletes 23 Savage. We thought he got away, but it's not to be. It's gonna be a dieback for Q. He just runs in and dies.
He sounds alarmed. He's
Puck is also going to drop. This is a disaster for Aurora. Out of nowhere, they will get the kill into the Earth Spirit, but that's basically it.
Email number of kills.
They're 5k gold behind now with 2 minutes to rest, and they have.
They're building.
They don't have many buybacks, so this okay.
Under attack.
Team Zero can go for Roche. They can try to poke at the high ground. They can get their own Roches. Well, it's Roche 3.
And guess what? That means they now have a banner.
Yep.
Will they be able to take out 2 lanes of barracks without killing it?
That's the Aegis down just like that. His team is coming in. ZZQ has the egg available. Finally will use it, trying to heal up the Windrunner, but so much damage being applied by 23 Savage. They destroy the Windrunner and the egg. Now they're trying to disengage. As double buyback for Team Zero, despite having the Aegis there. Ollie will be cleaned up by Beyond. It looks like the Kunkka will follow suit. So they do get 2 kills out of it. My goodness, that was expensive.
No buyback on jabs, though, is pretty important here. This is a 5-on-4 situation now. And they are paying out Lorinov. Ponlo is on the hunt here, does not get the lift, and Lorinov might get out of trouble. He also still has the disc to assemble if he wants to. But man, killing Windranger twice there before the team really responds, I feel like it's almost unforgivable for the side of Team Zero. That's such a big blunder to die so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, not having that in the second life is a huge issue.
And kisses.
Stolen phase shift. He could blink. He didn't time it right. Didn't have the right facing, I think, on Ponlo. Place it defensively as a ward when they get pushed.
Yeah, possibly. That was an old school strat, of course, from 1 year ago. 23 Savage on the Glacier, doing a lot of damage to this tower.
Glacier plus X-Mark is actually quite dirty.
I have to say, it's pretty impressive.
There's no Yule on the... Oh, there is a Yule on the Dire on Ponlo, so actually, as soon as he's up, they need to be a little bit careful with this play. Or he could get Blink Yuled by the Rubik into roll kick from Earth Spirit. And 7E can have insane impact since he got...
Do you have vision on the high ground? On the Glacier?
Oh, Aegis. I think they're just...
The last time they went for that Roche, they lost that fight, and that's why we're in this predicament.
Yeah, the thing about doing it this way, though, is...
Okay. Looks like they found a counter over the Eon. This does proc for the Puck. Now Aurora will back away. That was a little bit scary from their perspective.
It's just this aggressive. Constantly pushing this wave in and having strong formation here is the best. You should be good. But now... Ollie is really far away.
Okay. Pelican onto the Drow. Able to get the stun off right off the bat. He's already half HP, has to 4-step away. Jabs and company on the run, but now the stun on the Kunkka might be left to his own devices. He has the BKB of his own, though. Attempting to run away is Beyond. Will chase. Meanwhile, 23 Savage trying to take out YSR. He does so from his Glacier. Looks like he's going to live through his engagement, but I don't think he can continue to fight. Meanwhile, Ollie taking a ton of damage. Looks like he's going to drop to 7E and company. Lorinov already used the coil. He's going to have to back away. Gets hexed. Do they have the control? Tidal wave back. Gets off the phase shift again. Jab still available. Lorinov, Eon Disc procs again. We'll be able to illusory orb away. Meanwhile, 23 Savage healed enough to be able to get back into this fight. Doing a decent amount of damage. He gets stunned up though. Dust is going to reveal, and now Drow's in a ton of trouble. 23 Savage is dead.
What? This is
Jabs up there as well, and they found Lorinov somehow. Thought he was out of there already. Their base is in shambles. All they lost was 2 heroes. They buy back on the Bristleback.
Ah, yes, the classic strat. Lose your carry in a 1v1 and then team wipe the enemy team. I wish I had a good explanation for this. So this opening on 23 Savage already, in my opinion, this is pretty sloppy from Aurora that Ollie is out collecting Lotuses while his teammates are holding the high ground. This was a 5v4 engagement because Trian was bottom right.
Oh my, are they actually going for the throne here? Going to force a buyback onto Lorinov. Fortifications popped. The banner is placed on the bottom so they can push the wave easily. As Beyond and company now definitely going for throne. Lorenov gets the
Big damage.
waning rift onto 2.
They can't do this.
Mortimer's Kiss is doing quite a bit as well to dissuade Team Zero from continuing on here. They get a range racks.
This is still very successful, though. They forced 2 buybacks, and those are more valuable than Elena Barracks at this point, for sure.
Yep, Coil extended just for the Rubik.
3 seconds Wind Waker. 1. He might live here.
Can he get to the high ground? No. Will die. No buyback available for him. They'll clean up this wave in the bot lane. The tower still remains. So 4 buybacks in the game. 3 of them are on Team Zero's side.
So in the replay that we just had to cut short, Treant and get the initiation onto 23, which is the Dream engage. They forced his BKB. He got saved and got out of the fight, but it meant he had a hard time reinitiating. So ultimately, with him being that, how to say, injured from the beginning of the fight, you do have a quite instrumental despite all the heroes surviving the first volley. All right, 70.
Oh, they get that Hex onto the Conquer, the Sunray to follow, trying to force that from the stage. He gets shackled, cooking on top of him as well. His full HP though, off the BKB. Look at the damage being applied here. Windrunner almost dead just off the bat along with the Earth Spear. They have all their buybacks though. 4 expended just from Team Zero's side, and they only get the Treant Protector. The Aegis still intact.
That is a
What the hell was that?
dream result for Aurora.
Oh, no buybacks in the game, by the way.
So he put the Supernova in the middle of 4 enemy heroes, but there wasn't enough protection to prevent them from just attacking it. Snapfire was hitting it, Drow was hitting it. I think even the melee heroes were hitting the egg. They only got the buyback of...
Knowing that 4 heroes recently bought back, surely this is the time. Okay, the banner is placed. Glacier gets the range racks. The jump in, trying to kick him in, but no, it's not going to happen. He stays low ground. Egg is available, not going to use it quite at this stage. 23 Savage going to be able to use his Hurricane right to the high ground. Ollie's getting taken out, gets overgrowth in the last moment. We'll see if they want to back away now. Coil onto 2 with the Mortimer. Is doing massive damage, but there's the Yules. Keeping 7E alive. 23 Savage doing so much damage, but other defensive measures coming out from the 7E and company. Onto 23 Savage. That is the first life for him.
5 on 4. Cooldowns are very expended. I think does Earth Crystal have Refresher?
7E will get a connection on 23 Savage. Already at half health. He's getting destroyed. Meanwhile, again, the creep's doing a lot of damage to these tier 4 towers in Team Zero's base. Jabs with the attempted TP, he will get out. For fast.
Okay, let's see if they force the buyback here. Can they keep the composure?
Potentially, they get a Hex onto the Conquer, the buyback down to 23 Savage. It's still a 4v5 advantage. Team Zero, BKB popped by Beyond. He has to run away. Coil on the several heals. The Mortimer gets doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Beyond being brought back. He's dead. Does have buyback, though the egg gets destroyed. 2 dead now without buyback from Team Zero's side, and now they have to back away. And the Windrunner will follow suit. Triple kill for 23 Savage. No buyback to come. And just like that, it's a 5 versus 2. Team Zero may have just lost and going to the lower bracket with Aurora for the upper side.
And the lesson we learned today, Shannon, just don't go high ground. The team pushing boots, and they went high ground with the entire jungle at their disposal.
Yep, and now the tier 4 will fall. Again, 2 versus 5. What can they possibly do? They can only look on as their Ancient is fully exposed. Bloodstone popped the jump in, last-ditch effort from 7E, but on the Glacier, 23 Savage with the BKB. The fortification finally popped. He's just gonna destroy 7E just very casually as the GGs come out, and Aurora going on to the upper bracket here at TI.
In convincing fashion. Never had a doubt. I knew this when I saw that.
What a game. Hey, we got our